between these NFC South foes. It's the Bucs and the Dirty Birds under the lights on Thursday night.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Set for a good matchup in the NFC South, so glad you were with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is a division you know a lot about, and the rivalries within this division always kind of gives you a good game when it's NFC South against NFC South.
Yeah, and this is a division, Mike, that I've lived in for a long time in my career. And at one point, you can make the argument that it was the best division in football. But right now, it's the quarterback uncertainty. Do we have the quarterback of our future? Did we just draft one? Did we just sign one? What does that look like? 2 of the 4 teams, brand new coaches taking over control to start this season. No division won fewer games last season. They've got a lot of work to do before this division can hold a candle to some of the others we see throughout the NFL.
The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
One thing about this guy is he epitomizes the word resiliency. After a promising start to his NFL career, he hit a major wall. I mean, he was essentially, Mike, discarded by the entire league to the point where many felt he was destined to just be a career backup. However, once he got that second chance, he took it and ran with it. Now that his career is back on track, he's tasked with leading this team to many more victories, and if he plays up to that standard, he's going to give them a legitimate shot. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
First down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a...
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Matthew Judon in there for the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
We'll drop this underneath to White. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bucs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their second drive. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Another run here with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Tristan Wirfs, former first-round pick, with the flag. Now a toss left side for White. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Philippe sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Cousins to throw. Now, deep ball for London. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. Cousins gonna throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On 3rd down, it's White.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Robinson. The defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing his cousin. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. He finds his tight end, Keith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
One of the tight ends motions right. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Mayfield. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's Jake Camarda now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock them back to the 7th.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. Here's 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bucs have it, and he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
Next to score, Buccaneers 10, Falcons 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Avery Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And here's Bijan. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now, Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Cousins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Cousins. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with something.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense going to take over here in the final minutes of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. The 20-yard line.
So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our halftime report. It was a strong first half for the veteran quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Godwin working the right side. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Ball start. Offense.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing is Baker. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
McLeod to return. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Falcons offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Play action now. It's Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Exit 3rd and 2.
To throw is Cousins. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Now, Cousins. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
This returnable with Palmer. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That'll march him back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at him. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. 3rd and long. Throwing is Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21.
At the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment. Defense. Still 3rd down.
The penalty yardage gets them a little closer, but still tough 3rd down conversion coming up. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. On 1st down is Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Baker to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A give, and here comes Robinson. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. That's on the veteran, Jake Matthews. Now Robinson. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing is Baker.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Watson, and our terrific team behind the scenes. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.